The Port Moresby Power Station is the first of a number of projects, electrification projects that are coming into Papua New Guinea.
The project itself is a 58 megawatt power station, gas-fired reciprocating engines. They wanted a solution that could produce as little as 1 megawatt and right up to a maximum of 58 megawatts. It's definitely a game-changing project, and it's the start of something very exciting for PNG and starting to use their own natural resources to produce the power rather than importing expensive diesel. The design focus for the project was split between Wärtsilä in Finland, in Vaasa, and Brisbane, East Coast Australia, which meant a lot of late nights for both engineers on both sides. At times the project never slept. It was running round the clock. So at one stage we had up to 9 different design locations to manage. The key challenge, I believe, on this project was with regards to the skills that we had on site. We needed to import some labour, so we had to obviously navigate a lot of challenges on that front. It also meant that we needed to take a lot more effort in bringing locals through the system, and we did achieve some very, very great outcomes in the fact that we took locals and upskilled them on the job. Now that takes time, and when you're on a time-critical project, in-depth training does create you some time pressures, but we did it.
When you're in construction, there's always high-risk activities. You know, you're lifting heavy loads. The engines themselves, I think, we're up to about 120 tonne. You're working at heights as well. That's a big issue. You've got people using platforms, so you've got to make sure that the people are trained and skilled. In terms of other challenges, obviously community affairs is critical in PNG. You need good communication. At peak, we nudged 400 people on the site, which is an extreme amount of people to have on a site at any one time, but it was required. And with that comes all the challenges of maintaining discipline, safety, the culture. It takes a lot to keep people safe. It takes a lot of effort. It's every minute of every day. You can't take your eyes off the ball, and you've got to be constantly just talking about the safety message. Even myself, 5 or 10 years ago, I believed it was a statistical anomaly to have a project with 0 harm, 0 injuries. You have to get through that. You have to understand that, no, it can be done. And if it can be done for 1 million man-hours, then it can be done for 5 million man-hours or 10. There's a lot of local people hired for the job, so obviously a lot of wages flowing back into those villages, which is great. I mean, there's figures like 1,500 kids went to school last year because of our project. So that's excellent. We ran some book drives here in Australia, collected a lot of books, brought them over there and was stocking the schools with books for the children. Now, in terms of improving lives, we've certainly helped. The POM Power project was an overall success. We had a happy client. We built skills nationally and locally. We supported the local community and helped them with their business development. We had a very safe workforce. You know, to be incident-free for the entire project is an incredible outcome in where we are. And Clough has built its reputation once again as an EPC deliverer of projects in Papua New Guinea.